Hello and welcome back to Arknights Endfield. Today we'll be doing the Trial of Swordmancy event that I have not done yet. I believe it's a combat focused event. So to begin, read our message. Greetings, Endmin. I'm here to say thank you. Thank me? For what? For a lot. Thanks to you, we can now explore and study the ruins of Sword Vault Dale. Wow. You're welcome. Our adventure in Sword Vault Dale was actually pretty exciting. Exciting? If you like excitement, perhaps you might want to try out my brand new trial arena. What's that? It's an all-new digital combat simulation platform. Swing by and have a go if you're interested. Endman, sending you the location. Just gonna grab a drink. Yes, I should have done that before I started streaming. Link acquired. Right. Oh. Let's see. Forge Overhang, Sword Vault Dale. Edmund, over here. You made it possible for us to discover this place during our survey work. The findings are incredible. Is this it? That's right. At first, I found some devices left in the ruins. It was by chance that I found out they utilized long-lost Qianxi Bureau tech from Great Yan. So I did some reverse engineering, slapped some innovative restoration designs on it, and ended up with the trial arena. Ancient tech adapted to modern use. How does it work? Simply put, it can configure the parameters of hostile entities, including their physical properties, modus operandi, and behavioral logic. It can then perform dynamic simulation algorithms of these variables. Use this interactive terminal to generate real-time rendering of the algorithmic process. The results can be exported to produce a highly immersive simulation environment with synchronized real-time feedback. Such environments allow the user to simulate hostile entities, and they can be used for multiple rounds of combat scenarios. Systematic acquisition of various data is now possible. Wait, is this considered simple for you? Apologies. I probably used more jargon than necessary. I'll try again in layperson's terms. This system allows you to fight simulated enemies and gather useful data from the battles. Go ahead and try it out, Enmin. The Qianxi Bureau Academy will gladly compensate you 3 times per day. Said compensation will be based on the quality of data acquired. Wait, only 3 simulations per day? Yeah, if you want more rounds of testing, you might have to wait a while. I'm tweaking a special mode with no usage limits, but also no rewards. It'll be ready for testing soon. Sure, I'll try it out, and I look forward to the new feature. Oh, that'd be so helpful, Enmin. The data sets you generate will save my graduation. I don't have to get detained for another semester again. Detained for another semester? It's a really long story. I chose this project for my freshman year. 3 years came and went, and another 3 years came. This time, I'm going on all in. I've dumped the entire research grant into this. My stipend, too. And my daily allowances. Sounds tough. Let me get started then. Oh, Enmin, I'm so glad you agreed to help. You really know what it's like. Okay, time to test out the trial arena. Before we begin, you could deploy combat facilities here. Wait, isn't this the AIC factory? That's right. I actually considered the Wuling Endfield cooperation program. That's why I added AIC combat facilities into the trial arena as well. Enman, you could try using different combinations and layouts. There are so many things you can experiment with. Oh. Okay. Elevated area has been engineered to accommodate combat facilities. Try placing them to support the battle. Okay. That I was not expecting. But that means I gotta bring power too, right? I mean, kind of a no-brainer to use the mortars, right? Put a smaller one in between. Is that going to be the extent of what I can do? That was easier than I expected. I hope I didn't, by waiting to do this, I hope I didn't miss out on being able to gather all the rewards. So you can only do 3 per day. Oh. Stuff up here. Puzzle time! Ooh. One of the largest ones I've seen. Interesting. Other goodies around? Fairly small map section, so I'm expecting there probably won't be anything Right. Let's make a direct connection to the trial arena. Edmund, draw a data plate and see what enemies you get. I have to draw my simulation? Yeah, I want to simulate the randomness of the combat scenario as well, so I added a user interaction step of data plate drawing. Interesting, right? You're quite imaginative. Ah, thank you, Edmund. My mentor said the same thing. But he also said I couldn't limit my scope of imaginations and try too hard to fit everything into the package. This is why the project took so many years to reach this stage. I could talk for a mile, but nothing beats a yard of walk. Go ahead and try it out. Draw the enemies and get things rolling. Yeah. For that. Oh. I see. The arena has been activated. The trial may begin. Every data plate includes an enemy set and its matching battle points. Sum of battle points on the data plates determines the amount of rewards earned from a successfully completed trial. Rewards are maxed at 10 battle points. Okay. You warn data overflow happens when the data plate battle points exceed 10. Data overflow will roll back the battle points, reduce the amount of rewards that could be earned, and apply a penalty that makes the battle a lot more difficult. Oh. You want to get as close as you can to 10 without exceeding. Think carefully before drawing the next data plate. Bro. Make 5 draws per trial. You can also stop drawing and challenge the trial anytime you want. Once the trial begins, you can also change your team composition. But I don't want to start it yet. Alright. There we go. Every enemy listed on the data plates will attack at once. Defeat them all to earn the rewards. All right. I knew I had to get you involved in the testing, Edmund. I got so many ideas for the next iteration. Bigger data storage, more output terminals, more interactive environments. I see upgrade opportunities in everything. Can I get more exciting battles? Of course. Remember that new mode I mentioned before with no usage limits? Once this round of area maintenance is done, you'll be able to try it out. Awesome. How long do I have to wait for that? Not too long. If things go according to plan, the first sum of additional subsidies should be wired to my account in 42 days. 42? It's pretty quick already. The rules of the Qianxi Bureau Academy dictate the applications of additional subsidies must be submitted early. An applicant must first acquire their mentor's approval before submitting a detailed feasibility report. Said report must be reviewed by the mentor and then submitted to Supervisory Research and Development Committee. Once said committee approves the application, it must be reviewed by the Finance Department, and then the Qianxi Bureau Academy will organize another oral exam session attended by the relevant departments. My mentor and I will argue the case before these departments. Once we successfully persuade everyone, you get the additional subsidies? Not quite yet. The additional subsidies aren't part of the annual budget and must be taken from the Academy's operating funds. Everyone's short on money after the Blight Tide attack, so we must apply as a key focus project. 42 days does sound very optimistic. Yeah, plenty of applications got rejected along the process. Don't worry, Enmin, I think my application will be approved in the first pass. I just need to... I can't wait. I'll subsidize your research. Really, Enmin? Are you sponsoring my project? Awesome! I'll start the maintenance right away. Activating free trial mode with no usage limits. Okay. So that's why we're paying. What? Oh. It's fixing up the buildings. That's cool. I have enough to take it to level 4 already. Now I need 1.6 million, of course. Yeah, that's not gonna give me it. I'll have to wait till tomorrow then. See. Sure. Oh, I was like, where did he go? He's up in the air. Oh. Ooh, that hurt. Okay. You need to do 3 on data overflow. Get wrecked, Froggy. Oh. The penalty moves it down to 0. That's pretty brutal. So is the penalty random then? I should have done Gilberto's first. Ooh, that hurt. That really hurt. All right. Cool. I just earned myself a whole pile of rewards. That's a lot. Okay. Oh, nice. I guess I'll get 2 more sets of Arsenal tickets. I still haven't decided whether I'm going to get Mifu's signature weapon or not. I guess it depends on if I get lucky with our new guy. But I do believe we're getting contingency contracts in a couple of days, and that's going to be significantly more difficult than this. So, to the point where you kind of choose the difficulty for contingency contracts, is my understanding. You choose the debuffs that you take. And enemy buffs and all of that. And then, depending on the combinations of them that you pick, you get rewards. It's a shame that there don't seem to be any more items or anything that I can get. Although, maybe something will change when I get the final upgrade. Anyway, contingency contracts in the original Arknights were apparently hard as balls, so I am not going to try them. Especially since I know what some of the debuffs are, like not being able to dodge and stuff like that. I won't be doing anything like that. I'll probably do enough to get the rewards and then maybe challenge myself a little bit if there's any leeway for that. So once contingency contracts come out, that will be my next Endfield stream. And Zenless Zone Zero is currently getting its Season 3 update today. So we'll get new story for that. And we'll get to explore Rose Califer. So there will be a stream for that in the very near future as well. Anyway, this is a short one. Good night for now. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.